Good day to you, my friends, and welcome to this week's Sunday sermon, where I give you an update on what's been happening in the past week and my journey into the unknown. Ooh. Oh yes, my friends, very warm welcome to you. My name is Donato and welcome to this week's Sunday sermon, or my weekly update. Yes, if you are new here, a very warm welcome to you. And please do consider clicking on that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And for those of you who are regular subscribers, welcome. Yes, this week, what's been happening in the past week? Oh, so much. If I said to you, chicken, let me get my teeth back in. Winner, chicken dinner. That might be a bit of a clue. But anyway, yes, I did mention last week, and for those of you who continue to support this channel, I really do appreciate it. There is a link below, coffee/Donato, where you can buy me a coffee. And I was asking last week about supporting me for my next little adventure. I say little, it could be a long way, but open water swimming. Yes, that's right. How did I get on with the open water swimming? Well, all I can say is, and I think I've sort of shown you, the lake that I went to is, I say lake, it's a reservoir. I think it's technically called a reservoir. It's a place called Netherton. Open water swimming. Yes, it's one big place. Look at that, it looks massive. I think the loop itself, one big loop, is about 600 meters. Yeah, that's one loop. And which for me is pretty daunting, frightening, let alone in a pool. Sorry, doing that in a pool is frightening enough for me, because you're just going up and down. With this, is you just got to go round, and all I can say is by the end of it I was really getting into it, but it took a long time for me to get into it. It's now my third time I've been in the open water, and I'm beginning to love it. It's one of these things, it takes time, I'm sure of it. I really nearly did give up, and I've been doing various recordings and of what's been happening as we've been going along, and I may publish those in the future, but it's been pretty scary, to say the least. And there are videos out there, there are blogs, vlogs, all sorts of helping people how to overcome those fears, and I may talk about those later in the coming weeks. But I managed on the Monday night an hour, almost a full hour going round, and it was stop-start, it wasn't continuous, because there are times where I lose my breath, or some water goes in the wrong way, and or I catch a bit of whatever. There's all sorts of things out in the open water that causes me to stop, and so yes. All I can say is by the end of it I felt great. I felt absolutely amazing. I can't describe the feeling it's like when you're out there. A bit like running, cycling, all these other sports, when you're out with nature and just going around, it's just a fantastic feeling. And as I was saying, if you want to support me, get my wetsuit. I have gone and bought out a wetsuit, and it's just a basic one, not one of these £600-700 wetsuits. I think it was just over £90, £96. Would love you to support there. So yeah, click on that link and buy a coffee. Meanwhile, with the cycling, there's been all sorts of cycling. I do me a ride or two each week, just short ones, and I will be publishing an update of where I've done a ride, because a lot of you have been asking about cycling, how's that's going. And I did do a ride from Ledbury to Birmingham, and I'll be publishing that sometime in the coming weeks, and you can have a look at that. Yeah, so that's the cycling. Moving on to the running. Oh yeah, remember the Stratford Summer Six? Here's my favourite shirt, my new favourite shirt, yeah, and that's the shirt from the race on the Saturday evening. Let's say the last week's Sunday sermon I published before that race, and this is how I got on. Have a look at this. Good day to you all. I've just arrived at the car park for tonight's race. Yes, tonight. It's at 7:30 p.m. and the start of the race. And I'm over at Mary Arden's house in Stratford Upon Avon in England. Mary Arden's house over there. Can you see that? Nice studio house. I might take you a bit closer so you can have a closer look at Mary Arden's house. Yes, Stratford Upon Avon, in case you don't know, if you've seen some of my other vlogs. is the birthplace of William Shakespeare. So I'm here for the Stratford Athletics Club Summer Six. That's the name of the race, and it's part of the Warwickshire Racing League, but I'm here taking part with Bournville Harriers. So I'm here, it's part of one of the races. Bournville Harriers has a group of races called the Teal Targets, and it's a whole range of different kinds of races: road, off-road, trail, all types, uphill, downhill. And this is one of the ones I've been able to make. The last one was at the Hollywood 10k. As the name implies, the Stratford Athletics Club Summer Six, it's a 6-miler, so it's just short of 10k. And yeah, I'm looking forward to this. So let me show you. I'm gonna have a little bit of nosy around and see what's going on here at Mary Arden's house. So yes, guys, here is Mary Arden's farm. I think I called it Mary Arden's house. It's got both names, but yeah, as I was saying, Mary Arden is the mother of William Shakespeare. And I'm just going off now to pick up my bib, registration and so on. I don't know if you can see here, but let me turn the camera around. It's blowing one hell of a wind here, and on the way here there was lots of tree parts and all sorts on the roads. So yeah, it's a tad windy, so I won't be filming the race because all you'll be hearing is and because obviously it's a fast 10k. So let's go and pick up the bib and crack on. If you've seen my previous vlogs, here's something around Stratford Upon Avon. You've got Shakespeare's birthplace and Hathaway's cottage, Shakespeare's new place, Horsecroft, and here Mary Arden's farm, which is all part of, if you get one of these special tickets, you can go around all those visitor places all on the one ticket. Yeah. So there's music playing, and there's an ice cream van. Oh, let's go and get that bib. Oh yeah. Got my bib number 204. Yes, that's me. So I'm back in the van. As I say, I got my number 204, and as it says here, it's the Stratford Summer Six and part of the Stratford Athletics Club. So very much looking forward to this. As you can see through the van, it's extremely bright. The sun is low, so I think I'm going to have to keep these sunnies on. For me, nothing worse than running and having to squint with the sun right in my face, and yeah, and the wind. So let's get changed. Let's get ready to go. Okay, guys, I am fully changed now, bandana on, shirt on, bib, ready to go. So let's step outside. Ooh. Oh yes, as I said earlier, it's a bit windy, but hey, I'm sure this bib will be blowing a bit as we go around on the race. Yeah, let's get to it. So let me just step back in, away from the wind. So the next you're going to see of me is when I've finished. So hopefully I'll put in a cracking time. I'm going to just go for it, see how it feels. I'm still edging my way in race by race, pushing limits from recovery from the injury. So let's see how we get on. Fingers crossed and thumbs up. Oh yes, I made it, I made it, I made it. Oh, through those wind and hills. Well, let's step inside the van. Oh man, that was tough. Oh, remember I mentioned I don't like these evening runs. I had a bit bad cramp from about mile 2, so I was just having to go steady, 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 and right now I feel like I'm about to throw up. But hey, because I slowed it down, I actually did enjoy going around, so I didn't want to push too hard and get a real serious cramp. So for me, fantastic. Great to see so many of you guys who watch these videos. Leave the comments below if you were here today. Ian, great running. You nipped me at the post there, cheeky bugger. Anyway, let me get changed, cool down, stretches, because it's pretty cold now and I've stopped with the wind. So let's catch you in a minute. Whew, as I say, that was one tough race.
But fantastic. I've got to say, the organisation here, considering there was 400 runners on those country lanes, it was impeccable. Loved it. Nice loop around back. Obviously there is hills, that's what we get in England, hills, so we can't avoid those, but that's all part of the race. We're all racing together. Fantastic, absolutely loved it. I love the shirt, it's absolutely fantastic. And I'm going to go and do some more recovery, and I think I need some food. Oh, I'm so hungry. Yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Laters. Well, guys, I thought I'd have a little snippet as I've now changed and whatever. I went over to meet up with all the Bourneville Harrier guys and have a good chat with everybody, the guys and gals, and it was a fabulous race. And unbeknownst to me, oh, I won a prize. I won my age category. And, oh, it's like the icing on the cake. I thought, I mean, I came here with a good time. I think it was 37 minutes and 30 or something, 40, somewhere around there. Really, really pleased with that. But to win the age category, because I thought there were some really top athletes, and I thought there were some guys who were older than me who went flying past me. But hey, yeah, I won! Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, now time to get some of that food in.
Yes, guys, yes, here it is, the envelope, unbeknownst to me, that I'd won my age category with that incredible time, 37 minutes and 36 seconds. I'm absolutely over the moon. And a big shout out to Ian, who helped push me along, or did I pull him along? But anyway, we finished within a few seconds of each other. Well done, Ian. Brilliant running, mate. Brilliant running. And it was a great race. It's one of these, you just go out there, start, run, finish, get changed, and it was absolutely fantastic. I cannot recommend it enough. These local races are amazing. I think it was about 400 odd. It was sold out because it's limited. On the race, it did sell out, I think, within a couple of days of the actual race. So there was about 400 runners. Brilliant organisation. Well done, Stratford Athletic Club. Thank you so much. So yes, guys, that's it in terms of this week's Sunday sermon. Thank you all so much for watching this. As I said, if you are new and you haven't already done this, please do consider clicking that link up there and subscribe. And also, if you want to catch up on some of the other Sunday sermons, click on up there. And the Fast and Fun Friday, click on down there. Bye!